I'm just a person where if I can brighten somebody's day, my cup fills too. So I loved it. I loved it. Hello everyone, as you saw, we just went to the thrift store. I'll update you on our whole morning, but let's go over what I got. Alright, you already saw the QB maze. We have some of those downstairs, so it's fun to get some new fun pieces. But here we have a Transformer, a Decepticon. If we haven't figured this out by now when this video goes up and you know who this is, let us know. But I'm sure I'm going to be looking it up and seeing exactly how he transforms. So he was $1.50. Definitely a jet, I would say.
I gave him water.
So that is Sebastian's. That was all in the toy section. There wasn't too much, but we did get clothes. So let me do my clothes first.
Hey, Jackie.
Please stop interrupting. Okay, trying this again. So this is a shirt from Altered State. It is a medium. It was in the extra smalls, but it's just a flowy tank top. Wouldn't be my first choice of color, but I feel like I look fine in this color. And I would wear black under it, I think, so goth it up a little bit. I think it's really pretty. And then I got this. It's by A New Day, which I think is a Target brand. And it's just a size small, really loose, kind of cropped, I think. But I would again wear this over a black tank top like I have on here. I think that's pretty. And then this was kind of funny. At the thrift store, I got this exact same shirt in extra small years ago. And this is just a size small instead of extra small, but I really love it. It's so soft. It literally says soft on there. Oh, he's growling over there. What are you guys doing to him? He wants his food. He's hangry. So yeah, I like it so much that I just went ahead and grabbed this one. Did you put things in the wrong side?
No, I
Yeah, you did.
I get cut. Hey, food.
Okay, that's okay. Put the rest in the food bowl. It's chaos here. It's chaos, people. Sorry. So yeah, got this just as having another one, and maybe I'll like the big size. I keep buying things too big. I love Halloween socks. Wear them whenever I wear socks. Most of my socks are Halloween socks. So they had others, but there was loose tinsel yarn in it, and it's scratchy. But this one has the least amount, so hopefully not too scratchy. All right, here's clothes. Let me see. That long sleeve shirt, you're again talking over me. The long sleeve shirt was $2 because it was 50% off. And then we got 50% off of the kids' clothes. I don't know what we have going on there. So there's our prices. It was $20. What do we have? Okay, so this one is a shirt for Sebastian to wear when we finish kindergarten at the end of April. And then we're still gonna work on his reading and stuff. So he's good to go for first grade, but that's adorable. And then we have this shirt for him, a generic transformer-like robot with splatter painting. There's a silhouette of a city. It's peeling up a little bit, but he's still really cool. I like it. It's Oshkosh. This one, I mean, monster trucks and dinos. This is Old Navy. This one is for Jax. It is size 12, I believe. Did I look? There's a tag down here. Yeah, size 12. Official Mojang. I don't know if it's supposed to be a part of some pajamas or a shirt. Can't tell. It doesn't feel pajama-y. This one's too big for Sebastian. It's size 6'7", but I figure he could sleep in it until he grows into it, and it's just really cute. We come in pizza, and it's a video game. It's Old Navy. And the last thing is, this is Art Class by Target. It's just a rash guard. Jax always needs rash guards because he swims so much, and this is just generic, so whatever swim clothes we choose this year, this will match. It'll be another one he can wear that's dry. So that is our haul. Oh, it's me again. We just chatted, but Sebastian has to go potty, so we're gonna put off our school a little bit longer. I'm gonna drink some of my water. I'm trying to get my body used to a lot more water. I got it used to less water, which is terrible for you. Early in the pandemic, because we were always out walking and everything was closed, you couldn't use any bathrooms, and I would need to pee the second we left the house. It would be so uncomfortable walking miles needing to pee. It was the worst, so I just stopped drinking. I would barely drink, and my body got so used to it, I'm never thirsty. So, I mean, I wouldn't drink anything if it weren't for the fact that I like hot drinks. So I'm trying a technique I read about drinking a bunch of little glasses of water in the morning and in the evening to try to train your body into being more thirsty. But I figured since he's in the bathroom, we could quickly update so I don't have to do so much later. I really need to vacuum this weekend, so he needs to clean up. This is freezing my hand. Excuse me. Okay. So the day started normal. I set 2 alarms because I wanted to have about a half an hour to slowly wake up. So I had my wake up so I could read on my phone, and then at 8:30, no, at 8, my second one would go off and I would get up. So I was doing that. I don't know what time it was. Sometime before 8:30. No. Maybe the second alarm had just gone off. I was reading an article, and then I was going to get up and shower when an app that I signed up for sent an alert. So this app is Be My Eyes. I was watching a YouTube short by a blind creator, and she was talking about how she labeled 2 boxes of a certain item. I don't even know what the item was, but what stood out to me is like, so I used Be My Eyes to find out which of these was which, and I sorted them into these boxes, and I used these tactile labels. I'm like, wait, what's Be My Eyes? And I looked it up. So it's an app that has volunteers and then users. The users are visually impaired or blind, and the volunteers are sighted, and yeah, you can sign up to be somebody's eyes. You get a call, and they're like, hey, which of these shirts is the blue one? Kind of thing. That was their example, was like shirts. This is freezing my hand. So I go immediately and download it. I'm like, this sounds great. And I see that there's 5.5 million volunteers 300,000 users. I'm like, all the reviews are like, it's been months and I haven't gotten a call. And even when you do the tutorial, they're like, it could be a couple weeks before you get a call. If you can't answer it, don't worry. We call multiple people at a time. And whoever answers it gets the call. They call based on your time zone. And yeah, a call came through sometime around 8:30 in the morning. Because I had done their little tutorial where it sends you a fake call, I didn't even fully read it. I just went click. I had my retainers in still. I was in bed. So I popped these out so I'm ready, and then I'm faced with a view of a convenience store fridge with drinks. Man, that guy was so sweet. He was so nice. He kept saying, oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed today. I was just so lucky to have you as my eyes. And what I gather from the whole thing, which was maybe, I don't know, like 40 minutes. It was long. I was getting down to the wire on time to shower and dress, but I was fine. But he works in a convenience store. It sounds like he's normally the cashier because he kept helping customers and just saying, hey, can you wait? He had tactile stickers on the number keys, and I could hear voiceover going on the register. So I think he normally does the register, but he said he was helping a lady out who hurt her leg. So I think she normally stocks the fridge with the beverages, and he was helping her out, but he can't see which was which. So what I was doing was sorting the drinks for him and telling them which spot to put them in. So we did Monster energy drinks. I was just outside, so my allergies are a little slimmy, so excuse me. We were doing Monster energy drinks, like some, I guess, coffee. I don't know any of these. They were like Loca Mocha and Mean Bean. And then we moved on to something called Bang, and we were sorting those. We're just going by colors mostly. The Monsters were a little tricky because there was like a brownish one and a tannish one. They were so close, so I was saying the names and the colors. He's so good at finding that shelf again. He could find it again. He said he was both visually impaired and colorblind, so he probably has limited vision plus couldn't see the colors. So enough that he could like locate that this is the fridge, but he couldn't see what the things were. And then we did Arizona tea, and luckily his phone battery didn't die. He was getting some warnings towards the end, and luckily I didn't run out of time to help him because he would have had to call somebody else. But he says he uses it every day, and he was so happy. He was nice. He's like, hey, what state are you in? So I let him know I was in Virginia near DC, and yeah, it was just so cool. It was so cool. I felt so lucky because seriously, everybody in the reviews and even the app itself says it could be ages before you get anything because there's just so many volunteers. I just happened to be lucky that I was in the right time zone, and it must have been a time when not many people are on their phones, and I just clicked so fast without even thinking. So I highly recommend that you sign up for Be My Eyes if you're somebody who has some time where you might be on your phone. And like, I'm up really late often with my phone, and I would be happy to answer at weird hours. So I thought maybe that's when I would get a call. So I was surprised that it was morning, but yeah, that was really fun. And then I quickly got ready. I still had half an hour. I just washed my bangs, and this is how I put this hair up while I was on the call with him. They don't see you. It's just two-way audio, one-way visual, and it looked like I could take a snapshot if it's moving. It was really tricky. It was like he would pick up a bottle and it would be like down here or over here, and it was blurry, and I'm like, move the camera to the left, and 100% of the time it was on the nutrition information. I'm like, can you rotate it? That's why we went with colors. But yeah, oh, I already forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, yeah, he couldn't see me, so yeah, I did my hair prior to my shower, but I washed my bangs, showered, quickly got dressed. We were just on time for leaving and getting there on time. Everything on the patio was soaked with dew because it was really foggy this morning. So I had to run back to the car and get a blanket I keep in there to dry everything off, but ordered food. And then of course my oatmeal came out with everything wrong. Like I added apple chips, but I always take the nuts off because pecans are so close to walnuts, which I'm allergic to, that I get really nervous about having them on my food. So I do, when I'm eating out, I treat that as an allergy and have it remade. So I did have to go back in and have it remade, and at that point it was past when they make it. So luckily I know the manager. He's like, we have it frozen, so you're gonna have to give us some time. I'll bring it out to you. You can keep the other one. So Jax picked out the nuts and ate a little bit of that, but problem solved. I just ate too much because I ate half of a scone while I was waiting instead of eating my oatmeal first and then eating a little bit of scone. But it was delicious, and it was great to see my friend, and we played silly games where you like think of a vehicle that starts with every letter of the alphabet. But then I had promised Sebastian we could go to the thrift store. So yeah, we went to the thrift store and you saw what we got. So now we need to do at least a little bit of school, but I don't know, I really need to get on my computer, do some backups and stuff. So maybe we'll just take it easy today. He's working on another one of his builds on his Lego set, so maybe we'll just call that school, call it a day. Yeah, I don't know, it's Friday. We all could use a break. But that's my day so far. I don't know if we're gonna see a fawn. I don't know if we're gonna go out. It's gonna be beautiful. But yeah, I will see you later. So heavy. We have a box, I think.
If you'll just get that, it'll be ready here. Look at Master Rocket. I'm Jake Rocket.
Hello friends, I don't have a lot of time because it is almost 10. Sebastian just came up from playing outside with, I guess, Siggy and a really dirty ball. Danny and Yvonne were hanging out there because it's gorgeous, and they've been enjoying their beers here at home and celebrating that Yvonne put in an offer for a condo in Reston, so that's amazing. So I've been talking to you all day. Not much else has happened. We did a short quiet time. I went outside to start doing a little bit of potting. I can't leave any of the plants outside yet because it's still going to dip into the 30s. next week and just in the 40s this week. But I was getting things in pots because they were getting a little angry at their situation. And I'm going to put them in the dining room by the window for now. And one of the little kids that Sebastian had played with in the alley came by. He was insisting on calling him she. And I kept saying he. It was annoying. At first they wanted to play in the grass across our street, which is fine because I could see them. So I crossed them. He gets like free rein. Those kids are just feral. And they're 5 and 6. And they also scream. They're the screamers. But, I mean, they're other people's kids. What can I say? So I walked Sebastian across the street so they could play in this grass. But then they were like, let's go to the playground, which is very close to our house, but I can't see it. So I'm like, fine, just give me a minute. And I moved all my stuff to the side and grabbed some sanitizer. And hold on, he's in the shower. It's gonna get loud. Brace your ears. You're silly. So actually Danny got back from picking Yvonne up from the metro right then, but they're like, just go on, go play. So we did 15 or 20 minutes at the playground. There were so many kids when we got there, but it was dinner time, so it kind of cleared out. But there was playground drama because this boy wanted to play with Sebastian, but actually the two boys that are always out playing together and screaming, I think there's another one that joins them. They both came, and I guess one of them felt left out. He's like, you're only playing with him, you're being so mean, you're being a bully. And poor Sebastian was kind of clueless as to what's going on, but I don't know what it is about him, but people are drawn to him, kids are drawn to him. And in his gym classes, everybody is always like, Sebastian, come do this, come do that. And he doesn't do anything in particular to bring it on, and he doesn't abuse it. And yeah, I don't know. I do need to make sure he grows up aware of that and doesn't make anybody feel excluded. So I feel like I have a dog hair in my eyelash. I didn't feel comfortable stepping in, and when one of the little kids stomped off, I almost said something, but there wasn't something I could say. I did correct the kid about Sebastian's gender, and when we were walking to the playground, I said, so I want to tell you, Sebastian is a boy and we say he. And I just put on my teacher voice, and he was like, oh, I keep forgetting. And then I heard them say she immediately after, then say he. He said it a couple times, but he started correcting himself. And knowing his name, I made sure to tell the boy his name. I think that helped too. They were all saying, Sebastian, yeah? He was asking me for my spray bottle, but it called it the cup with the cap. Anyway, at least I had the fact that Yvonne was at our house to get him to leave after the little bit of drama. I'm like, okay, in 5 minutes, then we'll go see Uncle Yvonne, we need to figure out dinner. And we were able to gracefully leave. The boy walked with us, and we said goodbye. He's like, we should play tomorrow. I'm like, I think it's gonna rain, but yeah, maybe. I don't know if I can deal with them every day. I know it's good for them, but those boys, they scream. As long as Sebastian doesn't become a screamer. Because I don't even like my dog barking in the neighborhood. I legit look at the cameras all the time because I just hear shrieking outside. I'm like, what's going on? Is somebody hurt? But yeah, there's that. We're really trying to get him used to kids in outdoor situations, and then masked and distanced in indoor situations. Hopefully Omicron Part 2, whatever it is, doesn't get too bad here. So far the officials are saying, oh, we don't expect it to be a problem, but what do they know? I mean, we've lived through the last 2 years. We can only make assumptions. And you know what an assumption is? An assumption makes an ass out of you and me. Yeah, okay. Moving on. I get home. We do a lot of chit-chatting with the grown-ups and getting caught up on the house situation. We ended up ordering Mediterranean. That's a favorite we order when Yvonne's here. I think he doesn't typically eat it. on his own. So yeah, even though we had it a few nights ago, we just went with a different place, and yeah, it was real good. For Jax, I just offered to cook him chicken teriyaki because he probably didn't want the same chicken, Mediterranean chicken again, and Sebastian got a gyro, is that how you say it? I had a falafel wrap. And then went up for a bath, which was wonderful, and they were outside, so that was my day. I still keep thinking about Be My Eyes and what an amazing first experience. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better first experience. Like, I got the holy grail of calls where somebody just needed so much help, and it was my first call, and it was a day after I signed up. Like, what the heck? Going from the reviews, people go years and only get maybe 1 or 2 calls, or not at all for a year. Or they miss them, it sounds like, because you have to click really fast. I'm just a person where if I can brighten somebody's day, my cup fills too. So I loved it. And he was just so nice, and he just kept making these little happy, oh, I'm so lucky today. I'm so lucky I got you for my eyes. Like, oh, you're the best. I was like just woken up, still waking up, but it was just the best. And yeah, from reading the reviews, most people just tell somebody a shirt color or help them read the amount that's due on a bill or get their computer set up or something. Just like real quick little things. What does this error message on my computer say? Thanks. And I helped him unpack 3 cases of drinks and put them into the convenience store fridges, and he would pause in between and check out his customers, and he was so nice to them. Oh, it just made my day. It was almost like watching a vlog. I love vlogs of people who live differently and are differently abled from me, except I was in it interacting, and it was just trippy and amazing, and I would have helped him all day, except I was getting really close to needing to leave, so it was a good thing that we finished the drinks. Anyway, I just wanted to wrap up on that note because that was one of the highlights of my day, without a doubt, and I know it's going to be a long time before I get another call, but I've seriously been watching my phone all day as if I would get 2 calls in one day when they have 5.5 million helpers. But I do encourage you to sign up, and if you are visually impaired, I encourage you to use it because it sounds like from the reviews, everybody is just so overjoyed to help. So you're bringing joy to others if you're using this service. The only downside to you signing up is even more people in the pool, and less likely that I'll get another call. But that was just the best. It's just what I needed today. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up and get him out of the tub because it is 10. And I have to get all his medicine and stuff set up. So good night. I will see you tomorrow for Saturday. Unfortunately, it's going to be rainy. I wish we could do brunch because it's finally spring, but no. So yeah, stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.
And don't forget, wash your hands. Wash your hands.